Hi everyone. So good to be with you as we come together to say our prayers and spend some time with God. This week, we're still celebrating Easter. If you can believe it, we'll go on celebrating Easter almost until the end of May, to the day of Pentecost. In our gospel lesson for today, the scene is the evening of Easter Day. Earlier in the day, Jesus' friend, Mary Magdalene, had found that Jesus' tomb was empty. Then Jesus came and appeared to her. She had told the disciples what she had seen, that Jesus had risen. But they were still afraid. They didn't yet understand what had happened. They were really scared. So we find the disciples hiding in a house in today's lesson. And who other than Jesus shows up? Can you imagine what that must have felt like? But one of Jesus' friends, Thomas, he wasn't there that night. So he didn't get to see Jesus. But when the other disciples saw him, they told him everything that had happened, and he couldn't believe it. He said, "No way. There's no way that happened, you guys. I need to see it for myself." Fast forward a week later, and Jesus appears to them yet again. And Thomas has this encounter with them, asking to touch Jesus, to touch the wounds, even in his resurrected body, to touch the wounds that were still there. If, with God's help, the dead can come back to life, what else might be possible? What do we think in our own lives is something that's too hard, too difficult, even impossible? I bet it's not impossible for God. Jesus' visitation of his disciples showed them not only the power of God, but he showed them that their God was a God that embraced humanity, embraced life. Jesus had a body like the rest of us. He had lungs that breathed in and breathed out. Just like you and me. And through his suffering and his death and his resurrection, he shows what it means to be human, what it feels like to be angry or to feel sad. So the next time that you are feeling upset or angry or sad, I invite you to know that your God, our God, knows what that feels like. Even despite his suffering and death, through his resurrection, Jesus has given life to the world. May we know and share that life, that love, that joy, and that peace with those around us. Take care, my friends. I'll see you next week. Peace be with you.